Hello everybody. There's a feisty little rascal dog in the background. God, you can probably hear it and he's probably really loud. Dog, stop. Stop. Oh my gosh. What am I gonna do? Alright, whatever. But there's gonna be a really productive episode here on the Block Party server. Alright, one second, I'm gonna handle this little bastard. Okay, so I'm back. Hopefully the beast is tamed. But yeah, so we're gonna have a really productive episode this time. And I mean really productive. But first we're gonna just mine up all these blocks with my fortune pick. And I'm not gonna have it all on camera because that'd probably be a whole episode worth of footage, but yeah, a little bit of changes have been going on here at the little recording booth. Sorry about that, but yeah, basically my mic is further from my keyboard and like the keys I use to move around and stuff, but it's closer to my mouse, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Hopefully it goes well. But like I said, if not, there's always going to be changes and stuff, trying to make it better. And yeah, so I'm gonna lay down this coal and mine that, and then we'll come back to you with the final numbers. So yeah. Okay, so update so far. Here's our coal. Now we got to just do that little bit, and that needs a flipping. There was collateral damage in the making of this video. I hear lava when I go over there, and I don't know where it is. Like, kind of sketches me out. But yeah. So pretty happy right now. Got some cheesy scrambled eggs waiting for me. Well, not actually waiting for me, but they're being made as we speak. But yeah, so what is that, like, I'm just gonna say, let's see, I was gonna guess 8 stacks, but I guess I basically just counted it and it was about 8, just shy of like 5 or so. But anyways, on to the next thing I kind of want to talk about is, like, I'm always thinking, I'm just a thinker. I think about, like, how things happen, what I could do, what, you know, I don't know, just, I have the brain of, like, a big YouTuber. Like, I'm always thinking of the next thing I could be doing, but I'm not even, like, in the YouTuber ballpark right now. You know, I'm just making videos for the fun of it. But, like, I always watch podcasts. I watch, like, 2 right now weekly. Both of them are from, like, Call of Duty guys, so you guys probably wouldn't have heard of it unless you came here from my Twitter, which is mainly Call of Duty based, because I don't know, that's just kind of the Twitter community I'm in, is like Call of Duty and all that. But yeah, so, like, I was wanting to do my own podcast, but, like, with me, I'm not gonna kind of do the podcast like how I am in my videos, kind of like held back. I just want to go all in, like, to the point where you don't want your future employers to see it, you know what I mean? I mean that ballpark of a podcast. But I don't know, I'm just gonna see where that goes. Probably my friends in real life might be down for it, because I feel like us just discussing things would be pretty funny. So yeah, that's an idea. And also, was that a spider or a creeper, like, sizzling? I don't know. But also, I saw Minecraft Dungeon Realms. I know they did that, like, probably a month or 2 ago, but I was watching that and I was like, wow, that's really cool, something I want to play. And I did the thing you're supposed to do to sign up, like make a post on the Minecraft forum and on their forum. And I still haven't gotten, like, I guess accepted or however it works. So that's no fun. But whatever, it'll come eventually, I hope, and then that'll be awesome. Playing that, it looks like a really fun game. Kind of reminds me of like a WoW kind of game, World of Warcraft, for those of you that don't know, which I used to play in my childhood days. I'm still a child, but not as young of a child as I used to be. Well, I just realized how dumb I just sounded. I said I'm not as young as I used to be, which is pretty obvious. But for now, we're just gonna dump this. Oh wow, look, we have all that from another caving thing that I did, not even on camera. That was before I even started recording. Gosh, we got a lot of stuff. Holy cow. Hey, at least we're not gonna run out, right? That's pretty nice. That's all you could ask for. I wish there was a more efficient way to do this. But yeah, so that'll just some brainstorming or ideas, whatever you want to call it. So if you're into that, I'm the kind of person that, like, on YouTube, I'll, like, before I go to sleep, I'll put on like a B-Dubs video or something, just to, because I have to sleep with noise. I actually sleep with like an electric fan, and that thing is like super loud. But yeah, I have to, you know, I have to sleep with noise for some reason. Just kind of person I am, and I don't mean like one of those little noise makers. It's like I need some intense noise. So that's that. And I always like listen to podcasts while I play games, and like I feel like it's hard to play a game without listening to something, you know what I mean? Especially Minecraft. Minecraft isn't very, like, you know, no one's playing Minecraft because they like to listen to the sounds, and like, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but basically I want to try and like have something that people can listen to while they're playing games or whatever. So that is that. But, you know, always we'll see where it goes. You never know with ideas and such. You can already tell I'm getting lazy with how sloppy I'm placing these blocks. And there's creepers are gonna spawn on this. I know they are. So it's probably not the best idea. But I think I've said it before. Bad ideas make good video. And when things go wrong, that's also good video. But I'm getting stale, so I'm gonna finish up this coal, and yeah, talk to you guys in a few. And so it begins. Okay, actually what I did here is filled my inventory like this, which is what I do also when I like grind ender pearls, or not ender pearls, but XP. So I don't actually pick up the ender pearls, just so, you know, they get kinda, you get a lot of them really quick, and it really fills you up on ender pearls. But I was gonna just mine this all and not pick a piece of it up, and then if I can do it in 5 minutes, which should be feasible, then I'm just gonna go back and pick it all up, and it'll probably, I don't know, might be pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna see after I get through this big hunk of coal. Okay, let's see. There's a lot of coal. Oh my lord. It's more than I thought it would be, actually. It's so hard to play because I record with Fraps, and Fraps, it makes your frames lock at what you're recording at. And if you don't know, YouTube, it maxes at 30 frames, so like even if you are recording in 200 frames, it's not going to look any different from me recording at exactly 30. I'm pointing at the number, you can't actually see that though. But like, it's just so weird because like I normally run at least 150, and then I start to record and I'm, you know, divide that by 5, you know, I have 1/5 of the frames I did before. And people say beyond 60 it's undetectable by the human eye, which I believe. But, you know, the difference from 150 to 30 is definitely easily detected. It just, like, once I'm done recording and then I play regular with my, you know, my normal amount of frames, it feels like I'm just, I don't know, it just flows like water almost. It's crazy, the difference. It's almost like you wouldn't really imagine it would be so crazy of a difference, but it's actually pretty dramatic change. But yeah, onto the redstone, which I already have a ton of this stuff. I actually had too much to where it wouldn't fit in my like valuable items chest, because the way I have that chest set up, not valuable items but like ores and stuff. So I had to make my own chest for redstone, which I don't really know why I have. The only reason I'm ever going to use redstone is for building and for powered rails eventually when I get my nether track actually set up. Bless you. Yeah, so we're gonna get her done and be right back once again. I reached level 30 and I want to do a new thing. When I record, or I mean, my bad, when I grind at the ender farm, I enchant books, because you know it's less risky than enchanting actual got some pretty good ones in here, than enchanting actual stuff, because it just brings down the risk level. But since I got the levels like actually without, you know, grinding XP, I'm just gonna actually enchant the actual pickaxe rather than a book. And the thing with a pickaxe is it's salvageable. Like a sword, if you get smite, you can't really come back from that, you know, or Bane of Arthropods, you can't really come back from that. But this, say if I got efficiency 3 and breaking 3, I just combine it, make it efficiency 4 and breaking 4, or I'm breaking 3, then I have a work pick, then I can even go further and make it like fortune efficiency and unbreaking. So that's a good thing about pickaxes, is they're always salvageable no matter what enchant you get. You can't really get a bad one. You can get a worse one, but with the books I have, like the amount of books I have, you know, I always have something to make it a little bit better, because I spend like probably, I'd say like 10% of my time on this server grinding XP, which I should invest that time into branch mining, which I think I might do, because this is supposed to be like a productive episode. This thing will probably be like 30 minutes long actually, just because yeah, I want to get a lot done, and not all of it is going to be done on camera obviously, because then that'd be like 3 hours probably, but I don't know, I plan on getting a lot done here. Well, I mean, it seems like a lot when I think about it, because it's going to be time consuming, but it's not really a lot like in retrospect, because really all I plan on doing is what I'm doing right now, which I mean, if you can call it productive, I guess, just personal opinion. But also I'm gonna be making a huge wheat farm, like, you know, the ones where the water cascades down onto it, and I'm gonna get like 2-3 stacks of obsidian for the road, actually for the shop I plan on making. But I'm gonna make this all into blocks, and we'll get the final tally in a second. Okay, so be right back. Okay, so I got cut off, a distraction. I got 35, not 53, I got 35 lapis blocks was the final count on those, but someone walked in my room and I just gonna cut that out. But you didn't miss much. All I did was just say how much lapis I got, and then I started making redstone blocks, and now I'm at, let's see how many we're gonna get. Stacking 20, I hope. Yep. Alright, so there's that. That doesn't really bring us up that much, because redstone is just whatever. It's not too valuable. It's actually pretty useless for me. I know a lot of people, they make these things with hundreds of thousands of redstone powders, and I can't even fathom, like literally cannot fathom, because I talked about how I'm gonna make the cascading water wheat farm thing, and all that, all you have to do with that is like activate a line of pistons, and I'm willing to bet I'm probably gonna struggle making those pistons fire off, because me and redstone are like, I don't even know a good analogy, something that doesn't like each other really bad. That's me and redstone. Redstone hates me worse than diamonds hate me. Which, I mean, it's pretty hard to top. My dog is over here sniffing something. Maybe he found, I don't know. You find that body or something? Nope, he's just hanging out. But, okay, so our coal, I'm always proud to see when I have to make a brand new chest for a block. And that is about to be the case with this coal. In fact, why don't I quickly give each of these furnaces a block of coal. That should cover it. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm trying to scrap out as much as I can, so this episode isn't too long. Cause it's gonna be pretty long, but I don't want it to be, you know, like movie long or anything like that.